Hello and welcome to Anything and Everything Nerd Style.
You serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Dead serious. Now, without any further delay, please, let's get into the show. I don't give a shit.
I had to go and get another load of laundry started, and told Gabe to make him and Kinsley some food because Kristen is working tonight.
At least you're not eating pumpkin stew. I don't even know what that is. But Kayla's making it. I'm going to try it.
We have some leftover empanadas, leftover pizza. We got burgers
Hell yeah.
with
Sounds
bacon.
good. I got leftover. Hey, you know
Sauteed
what?
onions.
I
Sauteed onions.
yesterday I fucking took chicken and I marinated it, right? After I cut it up. First I cut it up in strips, marinated it, and I
you
fucking
didn't.
fried them in chicken strips. These things are
Did you
really
batter
good.
them or?
No, I just fried them. Yeah, I fucking
Okay.
battered them. No, I battered them.
Well, I mean, some people don't use batter. That's why.
You know
I was
what?
asking.
I did run out of batter a little bit, and I ate them without the batter, and they were still amazing. So I can imagine people doing that because they were still really fucking good. But no, I did batter 'em.
Did you make a sauce that you could toss them in afterwards, or just the
No,
marinade?
I just did that. I just marinated them, but I marinated them for like all day, and I had hot sauce in it. So I made spicy ones, I made non-spicy, and I fucking pound the shit out of them, so they were super tender.
I know how to do chicken.
Yeah, so they were super tender, super tasty, and I wanted to take them today, and I wanted to make salads, and we were going to chop them up and throw them in there for salads, because that would have been a good way to.
I
use up-
tenderize. We tenderize all chicken made in our house.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like whenever we're making fried chicken or chicken strips, or if we're making boneless wings, we always pulverize them. We take a breast, we slice it in half, fold it, pound them down,
Yeah,
batter, marinade, whatever.
I like how you said pulverize.
Oh, dude.
Pulverize it. Caught me on a Tuesday night.
I just like to beat my meat. I pulverize mine.
That's actually something. That's something that I mess with Gabe about, because Gabe, he's 14, so he laughs all the time. So I'm always like, "Oh, you're just over there beating all the meat, huh?" And he's just like, "Yeah," like laughing the whole time. I've got it to where he'll say something like that to his mom. "Mom, are you beating the meat?" And she's like, "Yeah, why?"
That's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Most 14-year-olds should know that beating the meat is something that people say.
Pulverizing chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, don't mute yourself. We want to hear the
He's
drama.
saying, "Shoe fly, don't bother me. Shoe fly, don't bother me." That's what he's saying. Shoe
Look
fly,
at him
don't bother
wanting
me.
to smile. He wants to smile so hard.
Dude, Kyle was trying to get in the middle of the conversation. I was like, dude, I'm in the middle of a podcast. I don't need you to be sitting here stopping me. You want to know what the conversation's about? Join back up.
We married, dude.
Yeah, I got fucking
How
does
two.
it feel to be married?
I have two women I have to deal with.
Damn.
Jesus. Golly, dude. Oh, man.
I will say, in Kayla's defense, a lot of times it's definitely your fault.
No.
When
no.
y'all get in some argument, dude, I've seen a couple, and I was like, I felt bad for Kayla, like how you were.
Coleman,
like,
you always stick
damn.
up for the fucking female. You know, whenever you
Hold on.
get
No, wait.
hold on.
This was
my
this
perspective,
was the one time.
from
the
my
one time.
perspective, when you get in an argument with your girlfriends, I always thought
Oh,
the same shit.
probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
So it's just from the other person's perspective. You
What I
don't see
was
what's
saying,
going on
you
behind
told me-
doors.
But you
That's what's
told
going
me
on.
that the one time I felt really bad for her is whenever I went over there to pick you up, and it was your dog at the time that you wanted shit all over the rug.
No,
And you're like,
no,
I don't have time for that.
None of those dogs I wanted. None of them. I didn't want.
You admitted it was your dog.
Yeah, you know why? Because
The one over in
because she won't
Blue Water
take care of
Storage.
them. This one she does. This one she does. It was already fucking potty trained when we got it.
But I was like,
I said I have to end up taking care of these dogs. That's what happens.
No, I actually agree. Like that's why I told them I was like, I can't get an animal because I don't have the time to spend on an animal, and I believe an animal should get the proper attention, or I start to feel bad.
Yep.
And then I have to give it all this extra attention, and I don't have time because for one, I do my yard work, so I don't want to be the one who's having to go out there and get all that stuff cleaned up while I'm also trying to do my yard.
I'm the one that wakes
Dude,
up
how
now.
you doing
I'm
yard
the one
work
dealing with all-
in November and December and January?
I have to take the dog out whenever it gets
You
here, or whenever I get home from work. I take the dog out whenever I wake up in
Tree
the morning,
work.
because I'm the first person to wake up. Whenever William gets home, I make him take the dog out. Have to fight with him to make sure he takes the dog out, because I'm not fucking walking the dog. And then I have to take him out before Kayla gets home, or I make William do it. But yeah, I have to do a lot of stuff with this dog, and then I have to feed all the animals that I don't even like. I don't feed them all the time. I will say that.
See, you're nicer than me because I'm like the first. I'm like, if we get it and then y'all don't take care of it, I'm just gonna get rid of it, and then y'all are gonna be mad at me.
Yeah, see,
Like I like animals.
do stuff.
I don't have the time, and then I feel bad for the animals
Yep.
because I feel like that
That's my
animal.
problem.
Now, if I get all of the stuff, like I'm doing school, I'm also working on other stuff right now. I have my back injury I'm dealing with. Like, there's just like I can't physically pick up a dog right now, put it into a shower. The other day, I got in a tussle.
That's why you get
And
Pomeranians.
I tussle, but I've been paying for that tussle ever since with my back. Like I've been having to take more back medicine
Dude, I
to get it to
understand.
calm down.
With me, I literally have to fucking watch everything that we do. I do 3 shows now, right? I have to watch every single one at least 2 times. Because I have to cut, and then I have to fucking edit it and make sure that it's fucking right.
And then you have to make sure that it processes through. Yeah.
Yep. And then I got
What other show are you doing?
hours. Well, this one,
After Dark.
Andor, and fucking the regular one that we do. That's 3.
Oh, I just thought that this you just let it continue.
Well, no, I still
after
had
the other one.
no. I cut it and put it on its own thing.
Oh, okay.
You should really stop naming it bonus episodes and start naming it After Dark.
Well, After Dark is used so much.
Bonus implies that it's going to be additional content of what we just went over.
The last one kind of was a bonus episode because like I did the talking before and afterwards, and I just put those together. This one's gonna feel like its own thing because
I finished Andor and I was so mad. Like
you're mad that it ended.
Really?
Right?
Yeah.
When's the new season?
He's mad that it ended.
Starting? like
maybe
for one, a lot of people told me that Andor was slow. I felt like Andor was faster starting off.
It was a
than
good
what
pace.
Mandalorian was, or even Obi-Wan. Everyone tells me no, Andor's slow. I'm like, really? I think I got into Andor faster, and there was more stuff going on in Andor than there was in the other ones.
He kills somebody the first 5 minutes of the movie. 2 people.
Exactly.
Or show. Sorry.
Not only that, but first,
it's already breaking.
It's even better than Boba Fett.
Boba Fett sucked. I don't even want to get into that. There was like what 8 episodes?
Boba Fett was great.
7,
Boba
8
Fett
episodes.
was great.
First 4,
It's
no
setting it up.
talking. No, it sucked. I even watched it. I watched the first 2 episodes. I was like, well, I don't want to continue watching that. And after it completely came out, I was like, okay, now that it's out, I want to go back and watch it all. I watched the first 2 over again. Then I watched like the next 2, and I was like, is this ever going to get good? And then it finally got good.
You know when it got good?
When Mando
when the
came
scene
in,
opened up and it was Mando walking through.
Dude, it was so bad they gave Mandalorian his entire show on there. He had one whole episode with not even Boba Fett showing up one time.
Yeah. They said we have to do something to cover our ass here because it was so shit. We have to try to salvage something off this show, and I thought that was pretty fun.
I think it was more about setting it up though. Like they had to set up, and setting up on Tatooine was a little bit harder to get it all kind of set up and in place.
Yeah,
he can't just come in and be in power.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
you're
still-
right, but they didn't have to have 3 fucking episodes of flashbacks.
Well, but see, I actually thought those were some of the better parts of
All
Boba
they-
Fett was
dude.
him going back to the Sand People.
You know what they could have done? Had 1 episode worth of flashbacks and then him saying like fucking, you know, afterwards, you know, this shit happened. And like it would have been better. Dude, it sucked. You had like 3 to 4 episodes of them not even talking.
I guess I'm just so big in Star Wars that I'm like, okay, I understand the backstory, so I'm just watching and I'm like, it does make sense.
Well,
That's kind of how I was with.
I do like the fact that in Boba Fett that they did bring the Sand People and gave the Sand People more character
the
than
fucking
what they usually
the
do.
murderizing fucking sand people. They made a fucking
They're
nice.
territorial.
But
Look,
what you don't
Ask
realize
Anakin how they
is-
feel, like how he feels about it.
But how
Well,
did?
yeah, he
okay,
hates sand though.
Yeah, why?
but listen,
Because they stole his
well,
fucking mom and murdered her.
But
Right,
but
well.
hold on. In his defense,
They were
came
having
and took-
pod races. They're just fucking shooting at him. Go ahead, Coleman. Sorry.
But those people came and took their land.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. They're not indigenous. You know. Did you know? Did
They
you
had
know?
a deal
Did you
that
know
it was their land.
Did you know that I don't even think that they're all the same race. That's a fucking
Tatooine-
outfit that they're wearing. Go ahead.
That Tatooine people the people that came there to live. They dried up the water resource because they used it all.
Yeah.
Their planet used to be oceans.
I don't know. I haven't heard that. If you're right about
Okay,
that,
and
then-
if you look at the Sand People and the way they act and the way they do, they're almost identical with indigenous people of the Americas.
they're fucking mean. They're super mean, and fucking Boba
They're
Fett
only
made them.
mean to the outside.
No,
And
but
every-
what he's trying to
Okay,
say is look
So
how the
every other
Indian-
planet is also
Native
fucking mean to
Americans-
outside people.
What he's saying is look how
Exactly.
the Native Americans were whenever the people started trying to go west.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're very
And everything.
territorial, and they're fucking
Mhm.
extremely
And that's what he's trying
violent.
to point out.
Extremely
And-
violent.
And if
They're
I go
violent
through your land,
people, and they
Hold
fucking acted like fucking
If-
Boba Fett, and Boba Fett that they're
Listen.
not violent people. I don't care what y'all say. If they're violent,
listen, if we drove through your backyard and had a race through your backyard, would you not shoot at my shit?
your backyard
Yes
is
or
the
no?
whole fucking planet.
No.
You're gonna claim
Yes
the
or
whole
no?
planet?
Listen.
It's the
If
dude.
I drove
No.
through
It's
your
the-
backyard, would you not shoot at my
Well,
vehicle?
why do you think? Why did
Yes
that?
or no?
No. Listen real quick. That's not a backyard. That's a fucking canyon that they were driving through. It was not a backyard. It was a canyon.
It's part of their land.
No, it
It's
was
part
a
of their
canyon.
territory.
Okay, listen to this. The reason the fucking people, the Spice Runners, fuck, what are
They
they
trade
called?
indicate
No,
Syndicate?
not syndicates is what you're looking for, but no,
syndicate. Yeah.
it's
yeah.
what's the race called? What's the race?
It's just a race.
No, it's a race
Here,
of people.
I'll look it up.
No, don't look it up. Don't look it up.
Oh, race.
They're the kind of fish type people.
No, they're no. You're thinking about the Mon Calamari. The
Or are you talking the ones that do the they talk to you like the one who looks like he's got like
the Pikes.
horse
They're Pikes.
Pikes, yeah.
Yeah, the Pikes. That the Pikes sat there and shot at him because they didn't even realize that there was fucking civil fucking fucking what's it called?
Like that they were smart,
Yeah, all of them are not civil
like they
people.
were intelligent. Well,
Civil-
they didn't think they
civilized,
were
civilized
intelligent.
people.
They didn't know they were intelligent. They thought that they were more animal.
No, civilized.
Animalistic.
All of them,
Right,
all of them are
they
fucking
thought
nuts.
that they were.
Well, see, that's what I'm getting
All of a
at
sudden,
is-
he finds the one thing of Tusken Raiders after they imprison him and the only reason they even like him is because they saved the fucking kid from that fucking big ass sand beast.
but
They wouldn't
see,
give him
what I'm
water at
pointing
first, man.
what I'm
Torture.
pointing out here, is that the Tuscaneers, the Tuscans, they seemed more savaged during the other episodes and encounters, but in Boba Fett, you can kind of see that they're not really savage. They have their own way, and that their way is similar their lifestyle is similar like to the Indians, the Native Americans, the indigenous people of the Americas. Okay, and they didn't have the same kind of communication. They didn't read and write like we read and write. Okay, they were different.
There are colonies
And
all over Tatooine, and they fucking won't stop
Boba
fighting
Fett.
everybody.
And Boba Fett pulled the human side, the humanity out of them, and you can kind of see it in that TV show. And I like that.
Just that
Like
one.
Coleman said,
Just that one. That's the only one. That's like they kind of
not
like.
anymore. They're dead.
Oh yeah, because they all fucking. They listen to a guy that they shouldn't have.
But yeah, Boba Fett didn't get good until Mando showed up, and then Mando had his own TV episode where it was him, Grogu, and that guy chasing after him. What was his name?
Other Wookiee.
No,
No.
he's talking about Cad Bane.
No, not Cad Bane.
Cad Bane, yeah.
A cast of Boba,
Boba
Fett.
Fett. Cad Bane. I'm right on this.
Yeah, fuck you. Anyways, where is he at? I know he's on
The
there
blue guy
somewhere.
with the helmet, with the hat, right?
Nope.
Oh, then I don't know what he's talking about.
Maybe it's on a Mando.
See, that's how bad Boba Fett is. You can't even distinct the two. It doesn't get good till Mandalorian gets there. So,
Well, I mean, really, and really, the show Boba Fett is more about the female than I think it really is about Boba. Like, the chick.
You talking about the assassin?
oh yeah,
Yes.
fucking starts with a maybe it's PH or an F. I can't remember her name. Ferrix, or no, not Ferrix. That's a
Oh, what's his name?
It's,
His name is
she.
Giancarlo Esposito.
No,
Esposito?
not that person. Y'all are making me fucking.
Dude, what's his name? Moth Gideon.
Her.
Moth Gideon.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're
Moth
talking
Gideon.
about. That's
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, I know that's Mandalorian, but wasn't he not in the episode where Luke Skywalker showed up? Is that in Mando? Or is that in Boba Fett?
That's Boba Fett.
See, my point
No.
exactly.
No.
Is it? Don't even know, dude.
Yeah, that's because that's how bad fucking Boba Fett was. The only time it
Boba
got
Fett
good,
was-
the only time it got good is whenever fucking Mandalorian showed up. So he like stole his show. I saw a meme where it's like, it's like his Ed Boba Fett, and it was like, fucking, hey, that was cool for you to show up, but like, I think I have my show back now, and then I had like Debo, and he's like, what show? But it's like the Mandalorian.
Man, it was crap, dude. It was total crap. I mean, man, I didn't enjoy the Boba Fett show as much until Mando showed up. And then when it showed up, I was like, oh. We're all looking down at our phones. What a great podcast.
Well, I'm looking,
Episode that
I'm looking for,
Moth
hold
Gideon.
on. I'm looking for, let's see.
I'm playing a game. I'm not gonna lie.
What the fuck, really?
I'm looking for the fucking chick's name that I can't think of. Finnick Shan.
Yeah.
I'm fucking stupid. I knew it started with an F.
Yeah, you are.
Cincinnati
He
just
didn't.
won.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, I didn't really see that. I've got it right here though. Bengals. I didn't even. Did I pick them? I think I picked them.
No, I think everybody picked Chiefs.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, that's
episode
right. I picked
6.
the Chiefs.
It's episode 6 that Luke Skywalker showed up for Grogu in the Book of Boba Fett, and that's what I'm getting at. It's like, it's the Book of Boba Fett was so crap that Disney's like, yeah, we're not doing very good with our. I guess they private tested the shows to see what the reactions of the fans were, And they're like, dude, this sucks.
Literally,
You know, but the whole thing is when Boba Fett came into the Mando series, it was good. So I did expect more.
yeah, Mando was good. Mando was amazing, and then since then, like, okay, listen,
But I'm saying
liked
whenever
Obi-Wan.
he showed up,
could've done
whenever
some-
he showed up,
Sorry, go ahead.
whenever Boba Fett showed up in the Mando series, though,
Yeah, it was still
like,
good.
those episodes were good.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. Like you kind of felt like they should have done a little bit more. I just felt like that first season was more about them trying to set things up
Right,
for
I agree.
later on. But
like I said, it's good
I
to
don't know if it's
watch.
gonna work.
It's good to watch in like a whole. It's not too bad, but like, man, if you're having to wait week by week, because back then they didn't even release them like a 3 times. Like if they were release the first 3, then I at least got to watch the 4th episode afterwards. Maybe it wouldn't have been so bad, but the fact that they released it week by week was just, I couldn't do it.
I'm one of those people though. If I start a show, even if I dislike it,
Oh, I watched the
I've
whole
got to
thing.
finish it to see. Yeah, I've got to watch it. And just be like, is it gonna come out?
You haven't even watched the Clone Wars or fucking
Yeah, dude.
Rebels.
I'm not as big on some of the animated ones.
But the animated ones
Dude,
are
I
actually
hated
good.
anime, but
It took me
they
forever.
make it good.
Yes, it took me forever to watch it. I agree with James.
Did y'all
Look.
watch the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special?
No. Listen,
I almost did. I almost clicked on it.
I watched
I
it.
don't even
Is
know
it good?
what it is. Where it's at. Is it in
Disney,
Disney.
Disney?
Disney Plus,
Pretty
yes.
Yeah, Disney.
Okay. I'll have to watch it. But listen,
I'm watching it too. Don't worry. We'll do a special episode. Me, you, and Coleman talking about that if y'all want to.
George Lucas, I just watched a short little YouTube short on it. George Lucas even said that when making episode 3, he was really bummed out that he didn't get to make a movie about the Clone Wars. And because the Clone Wars, excuse me, isn't so much focused on the clone troopers itself, but as much as it is focused on Anakin. And Anakin, the whole series behind it is about Anakin's growth into the dark side and his son, which I didn't know he had a son. I guess he did technically.
Anakin?
With Padme.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah,
Padme.
but when he has a son, he's then
He had twins.
technically turned into Darth Vader. So he didn't
He
have
had
a son then.
He had
Huh?
twins. He had
No,
twins.
technically he was Darth Vader. So Anakin was
When they were born. Yeah.
Anakin was dead.
He was technically
He killed-
Darth Vader before Padme died, before Padme gave birth.
Yep.
Technicality speaking. But so he said that, the idea was just to make an animation show and just to make it like one season, just to explain the Clone Wars. And he said it was so good, they decided to go with CGI and animation. Or just all CGI, one of the two.
It started off
But-
at Cartoon
It
Network.
started with the first season, and then he said it was so good they wanted to make more of them and go deeper in details.
Actually, it
You
was
got
a
to
movie.
get past.
It was a movie. It was a short. It was like a hour long movie, but just talking about the Clone Wars because he wanted to do something about the Clone Wars in Episode 3, but he wasn't able to.
Mhm.
So
Right. So good.
then it was so good that they made the TV show, like you were saying.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's really good. Get past season 1, I promise. Season 1.
No, season 2. Get past season 2. Season 3 is when it starts getting good. Sorry, I have to disagree with him. After
Are
season
those red
2,
vines?
fuck yeah, they are.
Are those red vines?
Dude, I don't fuck with the off red.
Twizzlers,
Oh.
even better.
I'm not as good on. I love red vines. I'm not as big on.
I'm with
Twizzlers.
James.
I love both.
I'm
I
always
love both. I don't give a shit.
I'm always with James. I'm like a piggybacker. I'm kidding. He just picks all the good stuff. You know what it is? December babies. 23rd, 28th. What's up? Let's go.
Damn, I'm like fruit candies are 10 times better than chocolate candies.
Okay.
In my
I agree.
opinion.
I
Check this out.
agree. 100%.
Check this out.
Chewy, not so chewy, but not gummy. Does
One
that
of
make sense?
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
Yep.
Yes.
Chewy is better than gummy.
My favorite. One of
Listen.
my favorite. Hold on. Give me 1 second. One of my favorite pieces of candy. Now and later's.
Oh, because like you gotta suck them for
Yep.
a little while just to get them to the taffy part
Yep.
first.
Yep.
So you
It's
get
so
the
good.
flavor, and then all of a sudden,
Yep.
then you got it going.
Yep. Now and later's
So-
are one of the best.
They do have fruit filled almost like a a paste in Twizzlers.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
And now they even
Get the
have them with nerds
best
on
of
the outside.
both.
It's like a Twizzler with the fruit filled stuff, and now they have like nerd ropes on them.
Yeah, have you had those
Crazy.
nerd ropes, dude?
Yep.
Dude.
You don't want to right now. That's what they're putting fentanyl in.
Oh shit.
That's
Poor little
the shit
kids.
that's like,
They're trying to kill
yeah,
off kids.
I know that's what people are fucking sneaking fentanyl into is Skittles and those nerd ropes, and
Oh,
they have
fuck,
like
man.
nerd little balls. They're like balls filled with the gel, and then there's nerds on the outside, and so that's why we had to throw away all the kids' Halloween candy.
bullshit, dude.
Holy fuck.
Okay, well, listen. Gabe took candy to school. One of his friends got it. He ended up ODing on the candy, so we just threw away all the candy.
Yeah, but was he fucking diabetic?
No, it was fentanyl.
Oh, okay. It only takes like 3 little little pieces of dust to fucking do that.
But that's what I'm saying. Were we going to take that chance with my kids?
Hell no.
Yeah, I looked it up. And what it is they're coming from the factories like that.
Yeah.
Really?
They have a
That's
whole
not-
thing. Yes, they have a
Yeah,
whole.
there's some
like
asshole in there.
That bag, right? That you have. Good thing it doesn't have Skittles, nerds, or
I do have a bag that has nerds in it though.
Well, you need to be careful of the
I
nerds
need to
because
get
that's
rid of
what
that
they're hiding. They're hiding the fentanyl, and that's how they're getting them into the country, or they're going. And that's like the big thing up in New York and all the East Coast, and now they're being shipped, and that's how they're shipping it is because fentanyl comes in greens, reds, blues, things like that. So the colors
Skittles?
of those candies are yep, Skittles too.
What?
Yeah, be careful.
Fucking A, dude. Trying to go after the
Like,
fucking people eating
half-
candy.
I love
Like
candy.
half the good candies you can't even eat right now because like the factories are like someone at the factories is like hiding fentanyl and to try and ship out for money.
Dude, that's fucked up, dude. I don't know about.
They need to catch that person.
Yeah. They need
Yeah, no shit.
They need to do something. At least have another
They need to hang him
background
by a
check.
Twizzler.
A fucking lie detector test. Find out who the fuck's doing it. Polygraph.
Man, you would think though, like you could probably just start drug testing them all, and the ones who like even going through your skin because fentanyl they have patches, and it can actually go through your skin and into your bloodstream. That's how fentanyl, is usually given at a lot of
I would
hospitals.
feel like
patches.
they'd be using gloves or something, right?
Well, I mean, but if you're around that much of it, you're gonna tell me like it couldn't get somewhere else on your skin?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I barely even pay attention to any of the shit going on in the news, to be honest.
Well, I didn't even know about that until I had to start looking it up because I had to Gabe came home and he looked like he was about to cry because like his friend went and it might have been the candy I gave him and everything else. Like he felt like crap.
Damn.
Like it was like right. The kid got here, they got off the bus and like within the first period, like he went into seizures and stuff and ended up having to get taken to the hospital.
So did they confirm that it was
Yeah.
fentanyl?
Yeah. And then we got messages and stuff. Yeah.
So
And then we had to talk to the principal for Gabe.
Fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
it was-
That would be fucking ridiculous having to do all that shit. It's
I mean,
like, hey,
he.
I didn't do
No,
nothing
yeah.
with that, you know?
Well, they were just, like trying to give fair warning. But I mean, it kind of made me feel better because I was like, well, at least it wasn't in the neighborhood we went to, and probably some of the candy would have been okay. So what did we do? We're just like, here, we're gonna go spend $150 on buying extra candy for y'all to have because we threw away
Chocolate,
so much
dude.
of y'all's trick or treating. That's what we did. Like y'all have to eat chocolate, and it was like they wanted the Raj Frayo or whatever, the what are they? Bayall Crunch or something, they're like in little cupcake things, and then they got the tins, and then they're like little balls.
What?
Rajaj. You know what I'm talking about. They come in they come in square things, and they look like little cupcake things with a silver or gold thing over it,
Oh my god!
and then you pull it out.
I have no
Can you
idea what
produce
you're
a
talking
picture
about.
for us?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hold on.
You're gonna draw it or look it up.
I'm literally trying to picture this shit, and I'm like, I don't know. I can't picture it at all. So yeah, it would be nice if I could see what you're talking about. I tried. Oh, those little candy things? They got some of those?
Yeah,
Let me see the
so they
picture.
were. These are like what they were wanting us to buy, and then the Lindor balls, and
Oh hell no!
so
Those
we
things
had
are
to go. We spent
expensive,
$150. Oh, I know. I mean, dude. My kids are bougie
Hey,
candy eaters
but
because
they're
I like the
good.
good candies too. I know, like they wanted like the Ghirardelli chocolate squares and all that, and then those, and then the Ferrora Rocha chocolate.
Well, all I know is like where we went, we had you know how like behind CVS it has like usually a spot
Yeah.
that goes around like this.
Yeah,
Well, this
I know.
time it opened up in the back. Like the gate that was open, that's usually closed, or either that somebody told me that it might be a new neighborhood, but all I know is there was a gate open, and instead of going to the left like we usually do and go around that circle, we went to the right, and they were giving out like big ass fucking pieces of candy every now and then, a bunch more houses that I've never seen before. It was
See, I went to Meander Estates and they got some big candy bars and stuff, and because I mean that was just like literally that's a couple blocks from my house.
I made a reel and put it on Facebook. It got over 1,000 views. So it's like me like opening it up. I don't even remember. I'm like humming a song, like going through all the candy. Yeah, that's it. It was pretty funny.
So who's
Like-
gonna win tonight?
James is sitting
Him.
Dallas Cowboys. James is sitting there fucking chewing down on some
Eating
candy.
chocolate.
Fucking pass some through, dude. Let me see. Oh, Twizzlers. Still the Twizzlers. Hey, if anybody's
But
watching,
you have the different flavors.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
sorry about the flashing. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, I'm good.
Flash alert! Flash alert! But no, where I live here in Cordova, they usually pass out alcohol in Jello shots.
oh,
one
to the
place
adults?
was doing that. They were giving out beers.
Mm. And Kyle last
And I
year
had
was
to
like,
pee.
dude,
Sorry.
Kyle, because so last year Kyle was with us, him, his Sarah, his girlfriend,
Mhm.
and then his kid, and I have a picture of it actually, all of us together. So I decided to go back to the house and get my truck, and just everybody pile in, because the way they used to do it before COVID is they would map off like 2 or 3 streets, right? Like, I don't know, 200 or 300 houses. And that's probably a little much. Maybe like 100 houses, 200, I don't know.
houses.
Yeah, so it was a lot of houses. But anyway, so you just drop off and you either take your golf carts down there or you just walk around. And luckily they have porta cans everywhere. But
Oh, fucking lucky,
so-
dude.
oh no, right? So we started walking, and I'm like, nah, fuck this. I'm gonna go drive, get my truck, because it's like, I don't know, 5 or 10 houses in between each house. I'm like, I'm not walking this, just like 4 houses. Fuck that. So go back, get the truck. I'm a little tipsy. My wife's making hot apple cider. I call it red hot apple cider. It's red hot cinnamon sticks, not the edible kind, just for
Cinnamon
flavors.
dicks.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cinnamon dicks, yes. And so, and then apple cider, and then I was mixing it with Fireball, which is fucking phenomenal drink for Halloween. So I've already had 2 drinks, right? And I don't know if y'all know how I pour my alcohol, but I just pour until I'm happy, like that lady says, 2 shots. Glug, 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 glug. Yeah, that's me. I'm like, yeah, till I'm happy. But yeah, so we're driving around real slow, like 10, 15 miles an hour. And I stop, let him out, and Kyle comes running back to the truck. I roll down my window. I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? He's like, dude, you're not gonna believe this. They're giving out fucking beer. I'm like, whole cans or bottles? He said, cans. I'm like, dude, get me one. So he comes back, gets me one, drinking it. Excuse me. And
And you
I
go
said
and
it
get y'all
before.
too.
And then you go back and get y'all too.
No. But so I'm drinking it in the truck, right? And then I drop him off at another couple of houses, and he comes back with Jello shots. He's like, dude, here's the Jello shots. And I'm like, fuck yeah, man. So I'm in the truck just like that and shit, just doing a tongue action. Yeah. Anyways,
I
doing
like that
tongue
because
action
I
on
make
Jello
the.
shots.
Go ahead.
But yeah, so we move on down the house. I'm like, dude, I got you another beer. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be so fucked up, man. I said, I can't take it. I can't. I'm already feeling pretty close to being drunk. I said, I'm not doing that shit no more.
That's
I'm
the
done
sign
tonight.
of
I'm
an
trying to get to the
adult.
house.
So know when the fuck you're done.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, we're like, okay, think about this. We're driving 5 to 15 miles an hour. Okay,
Kids are running
there's
around
little
everywhere.
kids. There's golf carts.
I'm not
I'm
saying
just
I'm
like,
drinking and driving, but
I'm drinking and cruising. There's a difference.
there's just a bunch of little kids running
I'm
around.
drinking and rolling. Just look, kids. No big deal. Just trick or treating. But no, fun fact about Day Cordova. Apparently, you can drink and drive your golf cart on Halloween night.
Oh, golf cart. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, but it's really congested. So if
I'm
you
not.
haven't
I'm
left
not
your
that
golf cart,
rich
I don't
to have
suggest
a
it.
golf cart. You know.
Oh, well, I'm
me
not
looked-
either.
I looked at buying one, but the one I want's
They're
like
expensive.
25 grand. The one
Yeah,
I want is like 25,000. I'm like, if I'm gonna pay for it, I want it to be a good one. I don't want
Yeah.
it. Like, I'm not gonna spend 10 grand on a crappy one. Like,
But,
for that amount, I can go get me a good Gator. You know.
$25,000. I can get a fucking
I mean,
badass
some
car.
people do. Some people do ride around in gators and crap. Like
Yeah,
the
I'd
big
rather
ass
have the
ATVs.
ATV. Yeah, the ATVs. I'd rather have an ATV over a golf cart.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, trick or treating here is for everybody.
I'm just waiting on that lotto to come in. Waiting for it to be my day.
You don't even play.
Yes, I do.
You play? I play.
Yeah.
Job. If you win, fucking hook a brother up.
I'm not making any promises to anybody. All of a sudden, people everyone all of a sudden becomes like way better, way more friendly.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, remember?
I remember.
How you doing?
You remember we were in class one time in the 3rd grade.
You want to go behind this building? I'm happily married. Where do you want to go? No, I'm kidding.
I haven't seen you since kindergarten, man. What's up?
Kidding, babe. I love you.
And the thing is we have a huge family. And like half our family, we don't even know half of our family.
No, they fucking come towards me. They can fuck off, dude.
Whoa, easy killer.
Hey,
easy.
no, I love all my family, but if I get fucking rich and now you
don't
talk
know.
to me, you can fuck off.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I will say, grandmother, just our dad's mom. I mean, she was like one of like 22 or 21. I mean, I think it ended up being like 17 because of like, back in the day, not all the kids always made it through life. But yeah, I mean, just think. That's a lot of people who procreated in just one generation.
Yeah.
So
just say it, they fucked.
Maybe they adopted.
Might have.
Do you have certain numbers that you pick, or
no?
I'm
lazy.
I'm gonna start making my own. Well,
I've thought about it because I'm like, man, that would totally be a number I would pick.
Well, like, no, I've looked at it.
That's definitely one that I have. I would pick. Like, I would be like, I would at least win like $1,000 or $1,500.
Well, I looked at Kyle's one time, and he did like a quick pick, and he got like fucking 3, like single digits, like 3, 5, and 9 or something like that. And like, what are the chances of that happening?
You actually go and look at some of the numbers. Sometimes it is actually a lot more common than
Sometimes
what you
they're
think.
in the same ballpark.
Oh shit!
Like it'll be like
Okay.
22, 24, 25 are like three of the numbers. It's like, what the hell? Now I would not do that. But there are times where I've
One,
looked and I'm like,
two,
these are all numbers that I
three.
could have picked. Now would I have picked them all on the same card is another question.
Have y'all ever seen Spaceballs?
No, never.
What's the combination to open up the Earth or the to get that atmosphere? I think that's what they were trying to suck up all the oxygen. What was the combination to open that up?
It was like 331.
No. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
He goes, that's like the same kind of. He's like, that's retarded. That's like something somebody would put on their luggage. And he goes, what's the combination? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh? That's weird. That's the same thing I got on my luggage. Sorry, I had to say it. I gotta see what Kayla wants. Hold on.
But yeah, man, that's a good number to pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I don't know. Fuck it. I'm tired.
He's getting all excited about his pumpkin soup he's about to get.
Yeah, that pumpkin soup about to be lit, boy. Tell you what, got pumpkin seeds, pumpkin sauce. He's frozen on my screen. No, he's not actually frozen. He's just sitting there really still, like
He's
he's debating life
toast
choices right
pumpkins.
now.
I toast pumpkin seeds. Like anytime that we do that, we like clean them, dry them, toast them. A little bit of put a little bit of on them.
Alcohol?
No. Like we'll do different seasonings. Sometimes you put a little bit of nutmeg or brown sugar. Sometimes we do like
BRB.
Tony's Satchero Creole seasoning on some of them.
Yeah. I like slap your mama. Sometimes I slap both my mama and my wife's mama, but the slap your mama season is fucking epic. When I say I slap too many mamas, I mean that it's too hot and it's almost past the point of non
Like you probably
enjoyment.
shouldn't eat it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's probably not gonna feel good later. You kiss my drift.
Yeah. Kristen's Cajun, and they say, well, how much seasoning you put in there? They say just enough till like your aunt or ancestors say that's enough, Shay. Like like whenever like that's enough, Shay.
Oh, Jesus. So tomorrow I'll get my computer, dude.
Oh snap! You already got your monitor though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How is that? Is it pretty awesome? Oh yeah, dude, that's pretty nice. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Are those
lazy.
Werthers? Oh no, that's Whoppers. I thought those were
Whoppers,
like
Reese's,
no,
Kit Kats.
the wrappers for Weathers Worthy or whatever, Worthy's Weather. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a pretty nice screen, man. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
There's
It's
some ugly white
AOC.
thing. There's some ugly white thing standing next to that though.
That over
Ugly
there?
PS5.
Oh. Well, that's why I got this custom controller. It says tater nuts on it.
That's Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for that one. Not the white
one.
one. The white one's ugly.
I got a red controller, dude. Yeah.
I don't like the color red. Oh man, but that's gonna be solid. That looks like a pretty nice monitor.
And see, right now, since I don't have a computer camera, I got it sitting right here where you can see my wires, all my nasty shit. And you can swap back over here and see my pretty face.
Oh, okay.
How you doing?
How you doing?
He's
You
just
missed my
showing up.
monitor, dude.
Yeah, you missed the new monitor. His computer comes in tomorrow.
I know. I can't wait. I didn't even put up my lights. I was supposed to, but I was super busy this weekend because I slacked off throughout the week.
Don't you gotta like cut your grass before you put the lights up?
Come on, grass. The grass is all dead out there, dude. The only
I
thing
know,
That's what
but
I was
you
saying.
gotta-
What yard work are you doing, Coleman?
Mine. You still gotta weed. You
No,
still got to
fuck
trim
that.
trees.
All that shit's
You've
done.
got to. This is whenever I start to trim. Because if you trim trees right now,
They tell
that
you
way whenever spring
look it
hits,
up.
it's
They tell
not
you not.
super.
They tell you not to do it during the fall. Look that
Guess
up.
what?
Look it up.
Mine worked just fine, and my trees come back voluptuous.
Or maybe it was the trim trees.
You
now.
trim. I always trim trees during the fall,
I think you're
and
supposed
I'm not
to leave
getting
them
all
alone
the extra
because
weight.
whenever
I'm not getting all the
whenever you
extra weight from the leaves.
when you trim them during the winter, they like sprout.
No,
they sprout
that's
differently.
rose bushes.
I don't
You
know.
trim during the spring, but you don't trim during the winter. Because rose bushes actually bloom during fall and winter.
Trust me, I don't need to
There's
do anything
certain
outside right now.
I do.
I'm
The only thing I do outside, I'm
And then I let the wood dry out until spring, and then I start fires during the spring.
Yeah, that would be nice. I don't have no wood to do. I have no trees out there. I got fucking branches that are hanging over in my yard, but that's it. Branches.
It says
burn
here.
like 2 seconds.
It says here, and I quote: "Tree trimming or tree pruning in Texas is generally best done after temperatures cool down in the fall, and before
I
buds
told you I
begin
don't
to
remember
grow
if
in the
it's
spring."
that or if it's backwards.
In the spring, so it could be between now and springtime. Okay,
Right. But I do
well,
mine
really
right now
before
because
the
I'm
end
not
of
doing
winter.
I'm not doing the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, I heard
So
you're
I'm
supposed to do
going
it
and
later.
weeding
That's all I know.
and
It's either one
and
or the other.
doing my trees.
Remove
Well, I
a
try
dead,
to let it.
broken
I try to do it
organic
early
fungus can
so
be
that
done
it
anytime.
gives the limbs longer to dry out before I fire them.
It says here the worst time to do it is in the spring after the buds has
start.
budded out.
Yeah, after they start to bud. Right, I knew that. But I heard you're supposed to do it later because like maybe I was backwards. I don't remember if you were supposed to do it in the fall or after the fall. I just remember that being said
You
because
do it.
because they start to they start to grow more whenever spring hits.
You
Something like
do
that.
it in the fall. You do it in the fall
I don't know-
when
I don't know who that
after
is.
it loses.
That's my niece and her boyfriend. I said, I took a Snapchat behind the scenes, and this is what she sent back. So you're on blast, sucker. Sorry. My bad.
I don't fucking know though. You know, I'm not a landscaper.
Hey, so I do know this.
I used to.
Yeah.
In what's today? The 4th.
Oh,
In
and
8 days.
I also try to get my bushes nice and square. That way, when summer hits, I mean, I got to do it like 3 times during the spring and summer, also sometimes more. But I
Yeah.
can get them more shaped. I can get them more shaped right now.
Sometimes I can make a queue.
Yeah, my bushes.
Hey, honey, what do you think about my bush now?
You got to make it look like a palm tree. You know, that way it's got the trunk, and then the coconuts are hanging from the where the.
Oh, Lord.
That's a good idea. I think I need paint though.
I need to take
No, you cut the
self-drawing
hair into
lessons.
that. Cut the hair. You cut the hair into a palm tree up there, and then you
Yeah.
got the coconuts hanging with the trunk.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got you.
Man, that's a real skill.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have a manscaper?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Do you have one?
Yeah. Yes, I have a manscaper.
I want to get the one that says
I'm-
balls on it.
Dude,
Hopefully.
they are amazing. Because for one, I cannot scape the rest of my body with what I use on my beard.
Yeah.
That's to me. I
have my
cannot
own.
bring myself to that. Some people like it's just hair and
I have
skin.
my own.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Look, I don't know how y'all shave your balls, but look, when I shave mine, I usually shower first. That way, the trimmers
it
I
in the
use to
shower.
cut
I
hair
do
with.
it. Hold on. I do it before.
If I'm shaving.
Before I get in the shower, I'll shave it with like a nerd, and then whenever I shave with like a razor, I do it in the shower. But before that,
Oh my god, I never
shave
shave
it
my
off-
balls with a razor.
Yeah, you gotta be
Really?
precise, man.
No,
gotta
you
be
just go like-
precise.
You got to be careful.
I'd never cut
No.
myself. If
See,
it
like
glides along nicely.
okay. So do you remember that? That movie, Waiting?
Yeah.
You know, the Batman. Like that's how whenever I'm shaving, I'm like, like man, like I'm making sure, like I'm not gonna,
The
cut
one-
into.
the
Skin.
one part I don't
Yeah.
like shaving is in between the balls and the
The bacon strip.
yeah, they call that the gooch. Oh,
Yeah, the gooch. The
I'm
bacon
kind
strip.
of scared right there, man.
The tank.
Yeah, the taint.
It's harder to see. That's the thing, because like you gotta, you gotta like try. Come
And I just
on.
feel like that's where my body like sewed together, you know? It's like I don't know.
Okay,
It's God's sewing stuff.
I feel a little bit.
Look, if you get a mirror with your legs, hold on. Let me scoot back. I'm going to animate this for you. Let me scoot my chair up. If you get your legs like this, right? Okay,
You
and you
get
get
the
your
mirror.
mirror down there, you can see what you're doing.
Yeah,
You
but
can
if
totally
you're
see
holding,
what you're doing.
but listen, if you're holding the mirror, how are you gonna hold your nuts up?
You don't hold the mirror.
Telekinesis.
You set it up against something.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
sticky. Like the dildos.
So you need like one of the wall ones that will like plow. Because I was like, you still gotta hold up, and then the razors with the other one.
Look. I don't recommend a full size mirror because then you're going to see more of
I thought he
yourself
was
than
gonna
you
say I
really
don't
want to.
recommend a dildo.
You're gonna be like, is that a new frecker?
I wanna you know what?
Or is that melanoma? Oh
I'm
man.
gonna not take his advice. I want a full body one. I reckon look at my booty. It's gonna be nice.
Oh.
It's
That's from a
gonna be
movie.
nice.
It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
How much? No,
What
no,
is
no,
Oh,
that
man.
from? It's
No,
gonna be
no.
nice.
no, no. In this,
What is
in
that
this-
from?
I don't know. I don't know.
Borat.
I feel like it's Mr. Bean. Or,
No,
Borat.
I don't know.
Very
no,
nice.
it's not.
Very
No,
nice.
it's
How
gonna
much?
be nice. He says it's gonna be nice.
I don't know.
She's
No.
gonna like. Oh, it's Mr. Deeds. She's gonna like it. Remember, like it's gonna be nice.
Yeah. Whenever he's talking about the,
She's gonna like it.
whenever they're doing, please let me touch your feet. Right?
No, it's whenever they set it up and he does
Yeah.
the violin.
Yeah.
No,
and
he
he's-
does the violin.
I like you a lot. I really like you too. Please let me touch your
But
feet.
but it was the guy from the restaurant.
Oh,
He's like,
she's
"You're gonna like
it. Yeah, she's
she's
gonna,
gonna
like
it's
it.
gonna be nice.
Very nice.
Okay, y'all. I've got to get me some food before the game starts. The game starts.
Yeah, it's getting
15.
close to 7. My wife's asking me. You see what time it is, right?
Yeah, it's time to go. Time to go. We'll see y'all later. Catch us
Unfortunately.
next time.
We had a lot of informational, good talking points that people don't like to necessarily talk about on this one.
Like
Well, we
your
all-
ball.
also didn't-
Grooming. I mean, not
Mhm.
everyone is open about how they groom. You gotta groom.
Yeah.
If you're a
Hey.
male, you're not grooming.
You
I
want
don't-
in
I
your
don't think
life,
that's-
You wanna
need
know
to
something?
catch up on time.
You want to know something really important? Nobody poops the same. I mean, nobody wipes the same. I want to ask
Yeah.
you.
You mean you're not like,
No.
oh,
when,
I do a straight face
when
boost.
when you wipe, do you sit down or stand up?
I actually sit down
James?
because I sit down
Wait, so
because
I
my
gotta have
butt cheeks
context
stay
to sit
open
down.
better.
Do you sit
Whenever
down or do
I
you
stand up,
I gotta have context. So are you a front wiper or a back wiper?
Hey, you run
It doesn't matter.
front to back, and I sit down. But there are people
But it
that I
keeps
talk
your
to
butt
about this,
cheeks-
and they're like,
it keeps your butt cheeks
"You
open.
stand
better.
up. What? You sit down when you wipe?" I'm
Well,
like,
like I tell people, like how do you wipe your ass sitting down, like from the hole to the back? Like I mean, you have to lean over and then you have to kind of arch your back and everything. We can't see you, Clinton. You need to position your camera a little better. But you just like I'll wipe. Okay, I'll be honest, and this is gonna gross people out, and that's fine. I'm a hold to front wiper.
Hold the
And people
front.
always
Use it, and then
Yes.
you use the baby wipe.
You reach down like this.
Yeah.
And then oh hey, I do it too, and
Hey,
then I use the
I told
baby
you.
wipes, and then I use a rag.
I do it backwards. But yeah,
But
See,
see, the reason I do front to
I
back
told you,
Because I make sure
everybody-
mine's
back to
mine's
front.
clean.
everybody
I make
likes
sure mine's
different.
clean.
Just saying.
The reason I do mine back to front is because I feel like I can reach better forwards than I can back.
But here's the thing. As a male,
It's not that big
that
of a deal.
it's not as big. But for a female, that would be gross.
Yep.
Like for a male, like we can use
You know
water
what?
and
I-
wipes and make sure everything's clean and good. For a female, it's going into a canyon.
Yeah,
you know
I can
what
tell
I mean?
you one thing. I've
and it ain't very far from there.
I've
So,
taken the stuff and wiped it from the back, like from the front to back, right? And I can feel it go up my ass crack sometimes. I'm like back there trying to fucking scrub that, and I can't see what's going on. But if it was on my balls, I think I would know, and I'd be able to see
Well,
it.
see, the second technique I do is I'll get a piece of toilet paper. Now, okay, if I'm at home, I do a 3-sheet rule. 3 sheets folded over.
I
So
do
you have
4.
a whole sheet like this. Whoa, you're using too much.
No,
No,
no.
I'm kidding.
Oh, it might be.
Okay, let's
It might
just
be
run it.
3. It might be 3.
But hold on, let me
I
finish.
fold it
Mine's 3
twice.
squares.
I fold it twice.
I mean,
and it makes it like a 4
Mine's 3
thing.
squares
It
too.
makes a 4 thing thick.
It's kind of
so anyways, I do 3 sheets and I fold them over on top of each other, and then I wipe. Okay, when
Yeah,
I
I
wipe,
do a
I
4
grab my
thing thick.
balls. I grab my balls and I hold them just so they don't get into the mix.
You
of things.
have to. Well,
You
I've
have
got
to.
I've got
And so I'll
hanging
wipe-
ones. I mean,
I
like
check my
they.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
gotta make
check
sure
my
it's
shit.
clean.
I fold. I fold. And I'll wipe again. I'll fold. I'll wipe again. And I'll fold. Now I'll use the corner
I fold
to
one
get right
time.
in the hole.
I fold one
And
time.
then
Do you check the last time? That's the big question.
always,
I don't
You
even,
have to.
always.
I don't check the last time because like the time before I wipe, it's like got nothing on there. It's got like nothing on there, and then I'll just wipe
Well,
just
if
in
you do an
case.
extra wipe, if you do
Yeah,
an extra
I
wipe,
do an
and there's
extra
nothing
wipe.
before, then that's fine.
I do an extra wipe. So
But I don't do an extra wipe. When I pull out and I see nothing on it, I'm done. Because usually the hole was gotten too.
See, I like, and really, I don't like to do it unless I can clean up and then jump in the shower right afterwards.
Weird.
That's you can't shit unless you shower.
Well, I mean, no, I can, but those are like in emergencies. But like as soon as I come home from work, I've got to jump in the shower or something. Like,
Well, sometimes
like I
I
feel
shit like twice at work, dude. Once in the morning when I first get there,
sometimes.
right before
No.
I leave.
See, I try to do that business before I go to sleep.
Dude, and
And
then
then
I
I
have
take
to
a
shit when I
shower.
get home. So that's weird.
Yeah.
But then I don't shit until again. Like I probably won't shit tonight. I'll probably wake up in the middle of the night.
I used
Like,
to only go
oh.
twice a day. Now it's like 3 times, sometimes 4, depending on how the digestive system.
Look,
works.
according to Seth Rogen, you're supposed to shit 6 times a day. So
I don't make it to 6. I go like 3, sometimes 4.
I don't, dude, 6 times is a lot. So
Like I figure once for every meal is positive.
yeah, especially right
Like
after the meal.
those people who tell me like, oh no, it's like every other day for me. I'm like, man, you need to be checked.
Constipated,
you
dude.
need to get checked out.
Yeah, once a day.
Like,
I'm like,
that's
are you
not
fucking
healthy.
serious? You only shit once a day? Get the fuck out of here.
But
You must be evil. You're too busy contemplating everything else that's gonna happen. Like that, you're.
oh man, that's fucked.
All right, guys, we gotta get out of here, right?
All right, peace out.
All right, hold on. If you liked and enjoyed the show, make sure to comment down below. Come check us out on other podcasts, such as Anything and Everything Nerd Style. Go join our fucking Facebook, Anything and Everything Nerd Style. Go look at our other Andor podcast, me and James, Nerd Out, Nerd Style. Get the fuck out of here, everybody.
Don't forget to look at our taint and comment how pretty it is.
I'm not posting
kidding.
pictures. That's
Just
all,
kidding.
James.
No. Comment
Okay.
down below what you think about wiping.
You give me $50, I'll do OnlyFans. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll think about it though.
I don't know how. Is it just get out there? I mean, $50 and you don't get my face. I mean,
Just the same.
I don't
It might be
know.
worth it.
I don't know. You know, they said people are selling their feet right now. I mean,
Hey, I've heard about
Can I
some people
sell my
that sell
feet?
their farts. Just saying. I'll
Oh,
get
yeah.
down. There's
Bath
I
beach
could do that.
water.
I had some nasty farts tonight. Oh, yeah.
anyways, I'm out. Later, y'all. Bye.
Later, guys.
Peace.